Listen carefully. Can you hear that? Nothing. How does it make you feel? The silence. Is it for you a peacefulness, a tranquility? Or is it for you a disquietness, an agitation, a void? For some, silence or excessive quiet can be a delight, and for others it can be an anxiety. This film tries to present silence or quietness as being a positive and something we should all try to experience with some regularity. But in order to understand silence, we need to understand sound. Sound is vibration. Molecules are agitated by a catalyst. These molecules then bump into other molecules, causing them to vibrate, which creates a wave. As a sound wave moves away from the source, the molecules vibrate less and less, and the intensity of the sound and the volume decreases. Life on Earth is almost always noisy. Nothing is still forever. We as people breathe, our hearts beats, we move, all these create sound, sometimes very quiet sounds, but sound nonetheless. This film uses a decibel counter in an attempt to see what kind of decibel levels we can expect to find living in the city of Edinburgh. We measured a few things in my flat: the kettle, the hoover, the washing machine. I'm now going out to see what is the lowest figure I can find in my home city. Here we are, Montgomery Street Park's 8:10, averaging around about 40. Here we are at top of Carlton Hill, it's about 8:30. You can really hear the traffic here. There's a few magpies playing just a little bit further away, just out of screenshot, you might just be able to hear them. Here we are in Princess Street Gardens, it's maybe 9 o'clock now. There's a train going by now, with a tram. So even here, up on Salisbury Crags, there's a constant drone of the traffic. The lowest I've seen it go down to is 36. Silence has been shown to have numerous health benefits, including increased sense of peace and calm. Studies have shown that silence can rewire your brain. A couple of hours of continual silence has been shown to produce new brain cells in the area of the brain where memory and functions and learning takes place. Apparently, dementia and depression are linked to decreases in cell production in these areas. Silence can help us to focus on the issues at hand, be that a piece of work or an issue in our personal life. It enables us to listen to our inner voice and therefore to understand ourselves better. Let's ask a few other people when they were last aware of being quiet and how it made them feel.
Probably first lockdown.
Really?
Yeah. Just you normally hear loads of city noise and things like that.
Yeah.
Just sort of sitting in the back garden and heard nothing.
And how did that make you feel?
Amazing. It was really surreal. Because living in a city, you're always hearing something. But yeah, it was a surreal kind of weird feeling that I quite enjoyed. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
In my living room. So where I live, there's usually traffic all the time. First lockdown, no traffic. I was off work. The scrapyard next to me was closed. And yeah, it was just, it really hit me that how quiet it was.
And how did that make you feel?
It was enjoyable having the silence, but it was also felt a wee bit foreboding, if you know what I mean. It was just kind of like, the world's changed a bit here. What's happening? I've never, in all the time I've lived in Edinburgh, I've never heard that, or not heard it. Yeah, but I'd probably quite like it again now if I'm given the chance.
I moved here from Los Angeles, and this place is quiet. In LA, the background noise is so constant that it's easier to zone it out, I felt. Here, you get fluctuating city volume and different times of the day. Go outside and in a neighborhood and you can actually hear not just constant noise pollution of the city.
we are at the end of my journey. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm lying in my bed. Geiger counter's reading about 34, which is not as quiet as I imagined it was going to be. I thought it was going to be much, much quieter. I can hardly hear anything. I can hear me breathing, I can hear my dog breathing, I can hear my tinnitus. I can't hear anything else. So what have we learnt? We've learnt that true silence is as elusive as a badger. That true silence is probably only possible in the vast void of space. But it's worth finding out. It's worth hunting for. It's worth listening to.